Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. I am County Manager Lorinda Volker. It's my pleasure to welcome you today. Thank you for being here to celebrate the 2025 recipient of the Ranger Brendan Unitt Community Service Award. This award honors the commitment to community that embodies the spirit of Ranger Brendan Unitt. It's important to remember who he was and why this award was established in his honor. Brendan grew up in Windsor and was a 2011 graduate of Windsor High School. He served his country in the United States Marine Corps, including a tour of duty in Afghanistan as a military police officer. Following his military service, Brendan returned to Larimer County, where he earned a bachelor's degree in psychology from Colorado State University, with a concentration in addiction and substance abuse counseling. He interned as a deputy probation officer with the Larimer County Probation Office, where he not surprisingly received the Deputy Probation Officer of the Year award. In 2020, Brendan joined the Larimer County Natural Resources Department as a boat ranger at Horsetooth Reservoir. He committed himself wholeheartedly to providing safety, assistance, and emergency response to visitors. Tragically, on August 20th, 2020, Brendan Unitt lost his life while rescuing distressed swimmers during a sudden severe storm on Horsetooth Reservoir. He was 27 years old and only days away from starting the police academy at Ames Community College. After his death, there was an outpouring of support from the community about his passion to serve through his countless interactions with community members and co-workers. It is our honor to recognize Ranger Brendan Unitt's service and sacrifice by recognizing a county employee each year who embodies Brendan's spirit of selflessness and service. Ranger Brendan Unitt Community Service Award winners carry on Brendan's legacy of demonstrating their passion to serve the community through selfless acts of exceptional community service. We have a short video to share with you about Brendan, the inspiration for this award, and how the award honors his legacy.
Brendan was Brendan from the moment he was born. He was completely unique. He always wanted to be facing outwards. If there was anything going on, he wanted to be in the middle of it, always up for adventure. And he kept that mentality his whole life. He played as hard as he worked, and he was just, once he decided he was interested in something, he was going for it 100%.
So Brendan as a person was somebody who selflessly dedicated himself to his community. He spent the majority of his time outside of work volunteering, and when he wasn't volunteering, he was dedicating himself to his family.
I got the feeling Brendan did not like people to be down or uncomfortable or any of those things, so he always had a way of just lightening the mood, just a absolutely electric personality. Had a internal passion that just almost vibrated the room, just an amazing energy.
This award began in 2021 when former County Manager Linda Hoffman was really inspired by Ranger Brendan Unitt and his service to the community. It was a way to recognize his good work, to memorialize him as a county employee, and to really honor the tradition of volunteering in our community while dedicating yourself to public service.
We want to honor those people who not only give through their work, but those who also are the unsung heroes that do things for the community that most people probably don't know about.
This Community Service Award is getting to spread so much more goodness, and it's going to continue to promote community service in such a wonderful community. Brendan loved actually all of Colorado, but this was his home and he was thrilled. This is where he loved to be.
So welcome everyone, and thank you for joining us to celebrate this year's recipient of the Ranger Brendan Unitt Community Service Award. I'm Kristen Stevens, Chair of the Board of County Commissioners. It's an honor to be here with my fellow commissioners, Commissioner Jody Shattuck McNally and Commissioner John Kafalis, and you'll hear from them in a moment. Also grateful to have Tina Harris, our clerk and recorder, and I believe that's the only other elected official that's in the room, but welcome, Tina. Thank you for being here as well. The Board of County Commissioners and our fellow elected officials are incredibly proud of the work our county employees do, both in their official roles and in their contributions to our community. This award embodies that spirit and honors the lasting legacy of Ranger Unitt service. And as you saw from the video, he had a remarkable legacy of service, even though he was just a young man. I didn't know him, but I feel like I've got to know him through his mom, Katie, who always shows up today. And welcome, Katie. Thank you for being here. And his colleagues, who are really great about coming as well. I'm really glad for this year's awardee, because I feel like he embodies that same spirit and has that same sense of joy and brings that same sense of joy to others. This is our 5th year of recognizing an exceptional Larimer County employee through the Ranger Brendan Unitt Community Service Award. It's important to note that the impact of this award is not just felt in Larimer County alone. The impact of the service of the individuals nominated or recognized with this award goes beyond any county lines. The custom hat on display tonight, generously donated by Greeley Hat Works, and is displayed year-round in the Commissioner's office, serves as a daily reminder of Ranger Unitt's legacy and the ripple effects of public service. Now I'd like to invite Commissioner Jody Shattuck McNally to share more about the meaning of this award.
Thank you, Commissioner Stevens. It is once again a great honor to be here this afternoon to again remember and honor Ranger Brendan Unitt and his family and his sacrifice, but also to honor a very special individual. We gained a deeper understanding of Ranger Brendan Unitt's exceptional character. And this honor not only honors his accomplishments, but also the qualities that made him who he was. A very special, special man. To the Ranger Unitt's family and friends who are here today, we want to express our sincere gratitude, and we hope this annual award stands as a lasting tribute to Brendan's remarkable life and service, particularly recognizing those who demonstrate a deep community impact, as well as integrity and trust through their service as outlined in the criteria for the Ranger Unitt Community Service Award. Katie, it's so great to see you, and Trevor and Cindy and everyone. As we traveled to DC, and as Brendan was honored on the National Monument, that was such an honor for me to get to know you better and be there. And there's some memories I will hold in my heart forever. And thank you for the work that you all do, because sometimes with your work, as I ride along with you all, you do put your lives in danger a lot every year, and serving others continually. And Katie, we just hold you in our hearts, and so glad you join us every year. This is really special. True service goes beyond simply volunteering. It's about giving even when you're already stretched. It's also about forming deep connections with the organizations you serve. As you'll hear soon, this year's recipient exemplifies, and underline that, exemplifies this spirit. Finding an extended family through their volunteer work and embodying the essence of giving, especially during the holiday season. It's so important to remember that. And we hope this award continues to shine a light on the unsung heroes within our organization for years to come. Thank you to everyone who worked to establish this award, ensuring that Ranger Brendan Unitt's dedication to service will always be remembered. And thank you to staff, Linda Hoffman and Lorenda, and all the staff who helped start this award as we came on the board. It was something that I'm so grateful that we established. It's been one of the highlights of my year, every year that we've had this in place. And I want to just thank you to all the people that have worked hard to keep it going as well. And that includes the Larimer County Guiding Principles Champions Committee. And several of you are in the room, and your work, it goes above and beyond your daily duties as assigned. And I know we say that a lot, but almost every employee I've ever met in Larimer County is always doing above and beyond duties as assigned. So thank you. And this group of the Guiding Principal Champions is a group of employees from across various departments and play a crucial role in bringing this vision to life. Thank you. Really thank you for the work you do. And I'd now like to invite Commissioner Junkefalis to acknowledge this committee and share insights on this year's nominees. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. Thank you all for being here. It's really nice to see you. It's a great view from this side of the podium. You're all welcome to come up here, but then you wouldn't see yourselves there. So, continuing and executing the Ranger Brendan Unitt Community Service Award requires significant effort, as has been stated by our Guiding Principles Champions Committee. I'd like to take a moment to express our appreciation, our gratitude to the folks who serve on that committee as a whole, and especially those on the awards committee. One person is Greg Turnbull, who I don't think is here. We have Corey Johnston, Nicole Berg. Is Nicole here? Oh, of course. Hi, Nicole. Denise Roybal, Joe Mosh, yay, and of course Sarah Martin. She's here. Yes. Just very quickly share one experience I had in the 7 years that I've been county commissioner. So as Lorenda mentioned, Larimer County Natural Resources Ranger, Brendan Unitt, sacrificed his life in the line of duty on August 20th. I think it was about a week later, August 28th, 2020, when there was this most amazing procession. There were countless law enforcement, first responder vehicles. There was a trailer transporting the water boat that Ranger Brendan Unitt served in. And that was a very memorable experience. It was on the way to the memorial service at the little church. So I will always hold that close. Every year, the committee members express their amazement at the caliber of nominations received, demonstrating that public service runs deep in our workforce. Many Larimer County employees dedicate countless hours to serving our community beyond their regular work hours. This year marks the 5th year of this award, further highlighting the exceptional service our employees provide. To date, we received over 40 nominations for the Ranger Brendan Unitt Community Service Award. We recognize that for every nominated individual, there are many others who selflessly contribute their time and energy to our community. All those who volunteer do so not for recognition, but out of a genuine desire to make a difference. Each nomination reflected the same spirit of dedication and commitment to community that Brendan exemplified. and reminds us of Brendan's passion for helping others and his belief in the power of community. The response to this award shows that Brendan's legacy continues to inspire our organization. A lot of gratitude to Katie and the family for being here every year. It's really always a wonderful blessing to see you. I wish we could see each other a little bit more often. At this time, I'd like to introduce a very wonderful and very cool person who said I can't say nice things about her, but I'm saying that she's wonderful and cool. Jill Mosh with the Larimer County Guiding Principals Champions to announce our 2025 award recipient. Thank you very much. Muchísimas gracias.
All right. Our previous recipients of the Ranger Unitt Community Service Award have volunteered for an impressive list of community organizations that adds up to over 50,000 hours of volunteer time. Some of those organizations are Colorado State University, Crossroads Safe House, the Matthews House, the Latinx Advisory Board, the Centennial Bass Club, Interfaith Council of Fort Collins, Poudre and Thompson School Districts, the 501st, Rebel Legion and Mandalorian Mercs, and many, many more. It's easy to see from the number of nominations and the number of hours and impacted organizations how dedicated our employees are to public service, and the nominations for this award remind us of how lucky we are to have a workforce that truly cares about the community that they work in. We're excited to recognize the 2025 Ranger Brendan Unitt Award recipient, Ricardo Perez. Ricardo is the Public Engagement Coordinator in Larimer County's Office of Emergency Management. There are many of us in this room who have seen Ricardo in action and know the passion he brings for his role on a day-to-day basis, as well as outside of his role in Larimer County. Ricardo works tirelessly to bridge the gap between underserved communities through his role in the Office of Emergency Management, but also outside of his 8-to-5 position. His volunteer resume includes working with Nueva Vida Mobile Home Park Board, helping residents secure land ownership and avoid potential eviction and keep stable housing. He also volunteers on the Family Center La Familia Board. Ricardo leveraged his background as a former professional soccer player to secure donations, equipment, and support from organizations to create a new secure soccer field for children at Nueva Vida Mobile Home Park. He saw a need to create a safe neighborhood space for kids to play soccer and took the initiative to turn it into a hub where they could play and hone their skills. Most recently, Ricardo has turned his passion into improving the lives of youth through the establishment of the Ricardo Perez Youth Soccer Program managed by the Community Foundation. This fund is dedicated to providing resources, equipment, league fees, and more to support underserved children in the community through soccer. We're excited to share that as a part of this award, $1,000 was donated to the Ricardo Perez Youth Soccer Program through the Community Foundation. Thank you to Larimer County for providing that. To truly understand the impact Ricardo has had, it's best to hear from the people who know him best, his fellow community members. In this next video, you'll hear how his volunteer work has strengthened the community and built strong bonds that continue to grow. Please join me in watching this short video honoring our 2025 award recipient, Ricardo Perez.
When you first meet Ricardo, he has this presence about him where he just connects with people. It seems like it's easy, it's very natural, people want to get to know him. I think because of that, people trust him when he's talking to them and when he's trying to figure out how best to help in the community. Over the last several years, he's shown professionalism, kindness, compassion towards our communities, and always wants to go that extra mile to try to help people when he can.
Ricardo's displayed his passion in a lot of ways. When I first knew him, he did so in ensuring that our historically underserved community members were well aware of the Office of Emergency Management resources and also informed with the information that they needed, especially during the time of COVID. When I truly saw him display his passion is when we were both at a resource fair at Nueva Vida. And while meeting the residents, we heard from one of the community members, Jasmine, that the kids were playing soccer in the field that we were hosting the resource fair. But how dangerous it was because, well, one, there were no goals, there were boxes for goals, and two, there was no fence around the field. And little did I know at that time that Ricardo was a past Rapids player. And we all got together with this community member from Nueva Vida to ensure that this field became something that the kids could truly play on. And Ricardo was the pivotal point for that. He got goals donated from the Fort Collins Soccer Club and said, how can we get a fence built? How can we help this community ensure safety for these kids? And then once the goals came out and the fence was done, Ricardo brought in Rapids players, he brought in community leaders, he brought in, of course, all of the members that live in Nueva Vida, as well as lots of the kids who I found out brought their friends as well. And we had an amazing soccer game to initiate the field, and you could see how proud the kids were.
You know, from the very beginning, the first moment that I heard Ricardo saying how passionate he was about helping families in the community, I think that he really brought a multicultural leadership style that has allowed him to really navigate many different sectors, you know, from the business community to the nonprofit community, and mainly working with families, you know, like right here in this county, he was really key into bringing that equity, diversity, and inclusion that was needed, especially during the pandemic time. And right now I can brag and I can say that Ricardo is seen as a true leader that has really made an impact in this community.
I mean, he literally does not just stick to what he has to do for work. People who are involved in the Jedi Coalition come together because we all believe in a set of values that says that everybody should belong in Larimer County. If you're a resident of Larimer County, you should belong. You should be heard, you should feel seen, you should feel safe, you should feel like you belong. And so his involvement with the Jedi Coalition obviously, you know, speaks to that. The fact that he serves on, you know, the board of La Familia and he works with the Northern Colorado Community Foundation, all of those are again above and beyond his day-to-day. Establishing, you know, a soccer field for kids who didn't have one, that is beyond, that has nothing to do with emergency management. And I think you will see with Ricardo, like as his boy grows and he sees other things, he will get involved. I know he will.
No es solamente su trabajo, lo hace porque ama estar presente y rodeado de las personas, los halagos, las preguntas. En mi vecindario es muy gracioso porque todos le dicen el guapo, va a venir las señoras casadas. Y él aún así de, señoras, ya estoy casado. Pero él lo hace y lo toma con gracia porque sabe que somos un poco pícaros, la comunidad latina, y entiende absolutamente los valores. En los años que lo he conocido, no trabaja con igualdad, con equidad, con cordialidad, con humanidad. Entonces, ver una persona a la que podemos admirar y que sea tan sencilla, que sea tan cálido y que tenga tanta empatía por nosotros, eso realmente a nuestros niños les da un gran ejemplo de decir, yo también puedo, yo soy como él. Y eso nos hace poder soñar, y a mí también como mamá, de que podemos llegar a algo más, y que yo sé que si en algún momento algo, de verdad, toda la confianza de poder mandarle un mensajito.
If I had to think of why I volunteer, it's just that I've had a lot of people that have been great role models for myself in my path and then my family as well. I've had a lot of people in my path that kind of have a sense of contagious positive energy to want to help people and connecting with people and maybe seeing how I can be of service and helping. But with my wife and the family that we're now trying to create, I feel like I'm grateful to have a lot of great people around me, and then I just want to participate. It's been amazing to kind of even be considered for this award. Even watching some of the past videos of the past recipients and the way that people talk about Brendan and the work that he did, I would love to kind of have this award and a sense of encouragement for myself to keep trying to provide that energy for others. And yeah, just really admired for the legacy that he's put together.
All right, that one always gets me. You had some passionate people show up for you this year, so it was really awesome. Our recipient this year will receive a replica of the Ranger Hat Memorial that's installed at Horsetooth Reservoir in Ranger Unitt's honor, presented by the Board of County Commissioners. At this time, I'd like to introduce the 2025 Brendan Unitt Community Service Award recipient, Ricardo Perez, and invite him to the podium.
Hi, everybody. Whoa. Yeah, the view is good from here. Yeah, thank you. Geez, yeah, very grateful for this incredible recognition. Obviously, to Katie and your family and Brendan's legacy, but also just for how neat, the event and the recognition is. Like I think I mentioned in the video, I just had a lot of awesome people along my path that growing up, being born in Mexico and then coming here in Larimer County, growing up here, and then being able to work for Larimer County, all kind of in a growth area. But I've had amazing people in my journey, even with our Larimer OEM team, a lot of things to learn and awesome people to work with. But my family is amazing. My parents flew in to surprise, kind of be here for the event too. So my wife, who's amazing, my wife and my in-laws and that side of the family they embody this selfless energy. So I'm not making it up when I say that I have a lot of amazing people in my life that I hope to be maybe just a little bit of a reflection of the people that I have around me, because I get a lot of energy from my family and from the workplace, and even from the soccer energy from the kids, and then trying to learn and see what ways we can do to help kids. Very grateful obviously for this recognition and just being able to be here together to celebrate and honor Brendan's legacy and everything that he's done for the community. So thank you.
Should we come up in front of the table?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Sure.
Thank you guys all for joining us to recognize Ricardo Perez. That concludes our official event for the evening. So now we have time to mix and mingle. There's food and refreshments in the back. So please enjoy yourselves. I think we'll get a couple more photos, probably the OEM team and some others. So enjoy yourselves and thanks for being here.